How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry, everybody. Xfinity called me. Stupid Xfinity. I hate Xfinity. They want to upgrade my service. I said, how about you make the damn service that I have work? Oh, I was mad. Also, you can't pronounce my name. You don't get to talk to me. My last name. The last name on file. If you can't say our name, you don't get to talk to me. No! Stupid Xfinity. Stupid. Well, ma'am, how long have you been having issues with your service? I'm like, since it got in my house. Oh, and by the way, you're the only provider, and if I could switch today, I would. Because you suck, is literally what I said. Okay, ma'am, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm going to escalate that to the team. I'm like, good, you do that, because I hate your service. Ugh. Stupid Xfinity. Stupid! Sorry. Since you were founded, right? I hate them. Now, I had a needle to sew, and I know I dropped it, but I don't know where I dropped it. Anyway, sorry. They called me. That's what went mute. They were like, hi, can I speak to Benjamin? I'm like, no. No, you can't. Well, am I speaking to Sarah? I'm like, yeah. The heck do you want from me? It's like calling Xfinity to upgrade your service. No! Make it work now! So mad. So mad. Give me a second, guys. I need to find my needle that I dropped. Give me 2 seconds. No, I don't want to upgrade the service that already sucks and pay more money for stupid service that doesn't flipping work. Mad. Big mad. Big mad. Stupid Wi-Fi. And did I come in at a bad time? It's just the Wi-Fi provider. They're terrible. And I literally have no other options in my area. It's like a damn monopoly. Only provider option is Xfinity. We chose the wrong day, Xfinity. Not today. Verizon, just come to my area. Yep. So, and Xfinity is the only one who offers service here. But I don't know how that's possible. But let me tell you, it's annoying. Is it a Christmas plate? It absolutely is. That's how annoying Verizon was. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's a paper plate. From Target. They were $1 a pack, and if I don't have to do dishes, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm done ranting and screaming at people on the phone. I'm so mad. First of all, you interrupted my stream. Second of all, your service sucks. Did I decide what I want to work on? No. I was talking about Grandma. Thank you. Are we going to have a birthday party for her? No. No, probably not. She's in really rough shape. She's not doing well. And you look like an asshole, so goodbye. Man, I am not playing around today. God, why do people suck? Can everybody stop being weird? Ugh. Yuck. I didn't put the sub only back on. We're doing it right now. And we're back. I look like a beautiful lady. Thank you. Yep. Anyway, yeah, Grandma Terry, she's not doing good. Like, at all. Since she was in the hospital, she's lost, like, a lot of weight. She's, granted, in recent years, she hasn't looked the best, but, like, she looks like a strong wind could blow her over. Like, again, we went to go see her, and it was just, like, it was hard. She's really not doing good. It's hard because it's also starting to hold Grandma back from living Grandma's life because she can't go places with Terry anymore because Terry's too weak. You haven't known one of my lives in a while. Hello. So, and apparently, like, her pacemaker has been working on overtime. The battery was supposed to last another 8 years, and it had gone down to, like, less than a year when she was in the hospital because that's how hard it's working. So I think we're kind of just at a point where we're waiting. She's really not doing good. And it's bad. It's not good. So that's where we're at with that. And yeah. It is kind of making it easier though, seeing them age, that it's like when Fran passed, I had watched her decline so bad. If you guys were here when I was living with my grandma Fran and being her caretaker, she wasn't fully there mentally anymore, and we had fully, like, grieved her a long time ago before she passed, that it really wasn't, I don't want to say it wasn't all that hard because it still sucked, but it was like, it wasn't as bad. And I really thought that when Terry eventually did pass, I was going to have a really hard time, but we're almost at the same point now where she's starting to, like, she looks so bad that I just don't want her to be in pain. She can't see, like, at all anymore. She had no idea who, like, she couldn't tell until she heard my voice who was there to see her. So, like, it's getting really hard to go and visit because she's doing so bad. They are not in assisted living and they won't go. But it's getting harder. So that's the grandma story. That's the grandma update. And however, every time that either of them goes in the hospital or anything, they bounce back because they have 9 lives. So who knows? But where I'm sitting at right now, if Terry made it to Christmas, I'd be surprised. Like, when I left, she was like hanging on to me before we left. It's getting hard. It's just getting hard. So, thanks, guys. We're just praying for peace. We're just praying for peace for her because she's lived a very long, good life. So, it's almost time. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Be praying for your family. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Will I tell you the post right from the 4th of July? I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, because I didn't. I teased it and then I didn't share it. I'm pretty sure that Ben and I are going to recap it tomorrow morning, and then that'll be tomorrow's video. I also think, depending on how crazy busy I am, I might go live tomorrow since Monday's live got cut short. He had a peaceful end, yeah. That's kind of just like, we just don't want her to be suffering, and she's kind of at the point where it kind of is almost like that. I don't know. And then it runs into the issue of then grandma's going to be living on her own. So that's not easy either, because grandma's 92. So it's just, for money for ice cream, will that help? That's so sweet. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Small pine crafts, Gracie. That's Gracie. Thank you. That's very sweet. It's just gonna be what it's not even that it's just hard to go and just see how bad it's getting. That's all. And it also, like, I kind of am starting to feel guilty that I don't live there anymore. You know? Because let me tell you, that one's not easy either. However, the one thing I am considering that we've talked about, my grandma, she really needs a knee replacement and she doesn't want to do it. And she's scared. And I'm like, Grandma, I'll come live with you. If you want to do it, go ahead. And she goes, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I would come back and I would live with you and help you recover for a bit. And she goes, okay, well then maybe. If you're gonna do that, you need to do it in my off season. January would be the perfect time, Grandma. And a hubby needs some too. Michelle, thank you. Can a girl live from there? Yeah. I love my relationship with my grandmas. Thank you. The more stubborn you get, I swear grandma is going to outlive us all. I know, right? Grandma isn't doing well either. I'm sorry. Is she your grandma's friend or what? I'm so sorry about this. My grandma's sister. They're sisters. They're sisters. Yeah. Don't feel guilty about it. I know. It's just still hard. It's just hard. Holding space and peace for your whole family. Yep. Terry's 95, or she's going to be 95 on the 13th. She's going to be 95 next week, in less than a week. She's going to be 95, and Grandma's 92. And their other sister, Fran, She'll be gone 2 years in September, or 3? I think 2. I think 2. So yeah. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, 2? Okay, cool, great. I'm glad. It's like, I think it was 2. I think Michaels will actually sell good stuff or bring big twists. I heard Juicy Couture is... I don't know if there are some very young or just some stupid commenting such unfeeling things. If you can't be considered as Sarah's feelings, then don't comment, please. Thank you. Grandma will outlive most siblings, yeah. In fun outfits, they look so comfy while looking so freaking good on you. Thank you! I will be fully honest. I am in this state of living right now where I don't want to wear a bra. So I got this jumper from Walmart. It was like 16 bucks and it was so comfy cozy. And then this is like, it's almost like a Nikki Bicky top, but it's not. It's from Marshall's like 2 years ago. And I was like, if I wear that and then I wear this, then I don't have to wear a bra. Golden, done, sign me up, let's go. So that's what's going on with my outfits right now. And I also got these other things. Like these like covers, and I'm obsessed with them. I should link them all on my Amazon storefront for you guys. First time catching my live. I'm sorry that we're a little sad today, guys. It's just, send her a card or a letter every week. She can't see, she can't read. That wouldn't do anything, she couldn't see it. Died in her sleep 2 years ago, 90 years old. She had gotten a... We did frequent check rides and she was still able to drive. Yep. Love watching crochet. Thank you. Very nearly took off my bra at work today. You can't see it under my mini layers. Yep. Yep. My grandma's 97. She was born in a village with a nation. They built it. Oh, wow. That's amazing. My neck hurts at 28, right? You love watching me crochet. Thank you. Yeah. The club. Yeah. That's kind of just where I've been living my best life recently. 98% of the time, so say, yep. But so like, but when I'm on stream, it's hard because I can't just be all living my best life. But that's why I've been wearing a lot of like my sports bra tops that like have like the built-in sports bra, because I'm like, I cannot be bothered to wear a bra. I can't. I don't want to. I don't care. I don't want to. They're like torture devices and I refuse. Does she have a special plushie from you? Grandma has an entire collection. Grandma and Terry both now have an entire collection. So, must died 2 years ago and like a few months ago or something. I lost his grandma. Yeah. My grandpa's older sister, Rosie. So, the thing with Terry and Fran is they were more like my grandparents than my grandma and grandpa were up until recently, because they lived farther away. Until my grandpa died, I honestly didn't have the best relationship with my grandma. So that has been very new and very interesting to me, whereas Terry and Fran were my grandmas. They never got married. I had great aunts and they were extra grandmas, and it was really incredible. And I literally just have like a group of grandmas. I have extra grandmas, and that's just the way that it's always been. And then Fran passed 2 years ago. Terry's 95 and not doing great. And now all of a sudden I have a relationship with my grandmother, which honestly is very weird. It's lovely, but it's a little different than what I ever expected. Hobby Halloween Honey Bunny yarn on sale. Ooh, fun. dreaming of January in South Dakota. That's hysterical. Yep. That's very, like, very presumptuous that you think I don't call them. My great aunts on my dad's side are stuck up and think they're better than my remaining grandma when they're not. Perfect Halloween colors. Ooh, fun. You love the yarn I'm using. Thank you. You can have the best relationship. My family history is a whole big long story. So it's just, I don't think my grandma knew what she was missing out on until she got here and she saw like the relationship that I had with Fran and Terry, and she and I never had that. Like, she taught me how to crochet, but we were never close. It wasn't a very close relationship. And in the past 3 years, it's really changed and been very different. Even Ben and I both said, we're like, I never thought I'd live to see the day. Never thought that would happen. I truly did not think I'd even get her on video with you guys. Like, it's very unexpected. It's very unexpected. So yeah. Take your meds, switch your laundry. Yes, drink your water, take your meds. You love the yarn I'm using. Thank you. This is Premier. Do I think that could be Providence? What do you mean, Michelle? I've been wondering if it's typical. I normally use big twist of value. 3 weights work better than 4. Mob's Place and more. Thank you for being here for 10 months. Thank you, thank you. Love that. Water meds, switch your laundry. Yep. Reconnecting is so hard mentally. It's like a fight for what's right and what feels right, I hope. And we need to be. It is. It really is. Thank you for that. No, it definitely is sitting. It took a while. But there's a whole that your relationship is restored when you may be close to losing Terry. It wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. I know exactly what it was, and I don't want to share that on here right now. So my other grandma before she passed had Alzheimer's and dementia, and she said she did the most out-of-pocket things. It was so funny. Great. That's the way Fran was before she passed. Fran every day. It's so funny to think about now, but it was really sad when it was happening. Fran had multiple strokes and dementia and like was definitely not with it at the end. And every day, without fail, she would come out of the back of her bedroom to the front into the living room, and the blinds would be closed on all of the windows. And she'd go, "Oh, looks like rain." Like, how would you know the blinds are closed? It looks like rain. Looks like rain. You're building a relationship with her. Thank you. How long have I been on for? 24 minutes, but we were on for about 15 before the first live crashed out. You'd like to learn how to crochet? That's awesome. Definitely do it. I am not a teacher, but that sounds amazing. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, guys. Every day. Looks like rain. Like, Fran, it doesn't look like rain. It's a gorgeous day. She's like, oh. And she would always lock up her house like it was Fort Knox. Like, even if she doesn't lock the door. We gotta lock the door. We gotta lock the door. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. The door's gotta be locked. Is the door locked? Check the door. Is the door locked? Constantly. I'm like, yes, no one's coming for you. It's fine. I trip and roll with my grandparents. My grandmother said most unhinged thing. She doesn't have dementia, but she can't walk without a walker anymore. She's 88. Aww. Do I use Omni sticks? if I made some, would you use them? I do use Ami sticks. I love them. If you made them, I absolutely would use them. I love Ami sticks. I absolutely love Ami sticks. And I can always use more because I'm constantly losing things. Did Fran do any crafts or anything? No, Fran was miserable. She colored as when I brought over coloring books at the end. But no, Fran hated most things. She didn't have very many hobbies. She didn't enjoy pretty much anything. Fran was waiting for a rich doctor to sweep her off of her feet. And that rich doctor never came. No one was ever good enough for Fran. And she was a stubborn lady. But God, I loved her. Does not have dementia, yeah. Looking into getting a knitting machine after watching you make the twist. Thank you! I was a late in life baby, so I never knew my grandparents. Now I'm about to be a grandma myself, looking forward to this new relationship. That's so sweet. I hate phones typing. What? Who's Fran? Fran is my grandma's other sister. So my grandma had 2 sisters and neither of them got married. So it was literally like real life Golden Girls in that house. It is 5:49. And so when my grandfather died 3 years ago, my grandma moved back in with Fran and Terry. And then, oh yeah, so Grandpa will be gone 3 years, Fran will be gone 2. Yeah. Whoa, that's how math works. Grandpa passed in December 3 years ago, so 2022. That sounds right. And then Fran passed 2023 September. That sounds right in my head. Yeah. Terry's other sister. Yeah, it's Grandma Nancy, Terry, and Fran. It's hard living with someone who's dementia and Alzheimer's. There's always some funny stories. My grandma got mad at my son for throwing a wine keg away. She said it was very important. Oh, yeah. Ruthie's a Boston Terrier Jack Russell mix. They call it a Bojack. I found flashlights in the refrigerator. Fran... And the craziest part was we had to look through every single thing Fran owned because she hid things. So like we were looking for like a license or it wasn't her driver's license because she couldn't drive. Like her identification, she hid it in between the clothes or in between the pants in the drawer. Like after she passed, we had to go through every single thing. She'd hide money, she'd hide everything. And we all thought she was crazy for years. She's like, Terry, if I die, make sure you get the money, make sure you get the money. And we're like, yeah, the money, okay, whatever. No, she had a life insurance policy that she didn't tell anybody about. And Terry was the inheritor? I don't know what you would call it. The I don't know. But Terry was on it. Nobody knew. My crochet story, and my mother-in-law had Alzheimer's and she was a big fan of sweet tea. Oh, fun. 102 when she passed. Oh, wow. And then set the broom down and go do something else and come back for the broom. Yeah. Beneficiary. Thanks, everybody. I was like, it's a something. All right, guys, I sewed that. I don't want to crochet. I'm going to just sew. I don't want to crochet right now. Nope. But all of a sudden, my mom got a phone call. She's like, you're never going to guess what just happened. Like, what? Crazy. But anyway, so 3 years ago, my grandma moved in with Fran and Terry. And then Fran died a year later, so it's just been Terry and Grandma living together. So now I'm concerned. I'm like, I don't know how good of an idea it is for Grandma to live by herself if Terry just dies. You know, that wouldn't probably be the best thing, but you know, who's to say? What I miss? Hey, oh, we're talking about my grandmas and their old. How Fran would hide stuff. That's hilarious. It was not funny when we had to go through everything. I swear. Oh my Lord. It was terrible. It was terrible. Couch cushions. All the couch cushions had stuff in them. All of them. Are crazy things. They are crazy things. None of us knew about. Oh my. And then my grandmother. Oh my God. She's so funny. She's so funny. Fran is in an urn in the china closet, in this beautiful urn that's got like roses on it. It's really pretty, up on the shelf in the closet. And we have made nothing but jokes about my grandfather once he was cremated too, about putting him in the closet, and gay jokes, because he was not into that sort of stuff at all, like very much against the LGBTQ community. That was an interesting one. And my grandma's like, oh no, we can't put him in the closet. He'll come and haunt me. So my grandma is afraid of the urn that my grandfather is in, okay? And so she has him next to her TV in her bedroom, and she has a picture of them covering it. That way she can't see it. She bought this expensive like urn with American flags and eagles on it and everything. And she hides it because she's afraid, but she won't put him in the closet. And she goes, I also don't think he'd want to be next to Fran. She hides it. Oh, it's hysterical. You placed an order for the cook. Thank you. Perfect. I just saw it come through, actually. Thank you. Thank you. Hid cash in the storage. I inherited my great-grandma's yarn collection. One day I was using a small skein and found a diamond ring inside the skein. Oh, my goodness. Like, literally. And then she's also like, I had to tell the cleaning lady because I didn't want her to get scared. I'm like, oh my God. She's so funny. That's my grandma. Your then was hiding her and Papa's meds. Oh. We had it for Fran because Fran couldn't compute. There's this thing called the Hero, and now it's a subscription, which it wasn't when we got it, thank God. It's literally a pill dispenser. So it goes off twice a day, and you could set the times and everything. There's an app. So the pills just drop. She takes the cup and takes the pills, so she can't mess with them because Fran would mess with her pills constantly. Terry's now at the point where she can't even see the pill container. So Grandma goes and hits the button from the machine. It dispenses her pills, and then she puts her pills in a cup and she takes them. The hiding the pills, oh my gosh, for older people is terrible. It's terrible. You really want to sew. I really don't want to make sea turtles, and that's really all I've got out here right now. So it's like, sew the stingrays that you've made, or you can make sea turtles, and I don't want to do sea turtles. I don't. So guess what? I will sew. It's a subscription. It's crazy. Yeah, now it's this, like the machine itself originally was expensive, but now there's a subscription service for the machine, and I don't know. Everything's a subscription. My in-laws earn it when we home in the cabinet. Oh my goodness, that's hysterical. Leave so much for you. Oof. Let's sew. Has shingles and heart issues, and he needs meds for it, and she hides them so she can take them. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Already bathed, and that you're pestering them. Oof. Thankfully, they haven't had issues with that. And near the end, before Fran went into assisted living and then nursing home, she fell and cracked her head, which caused all of the issues. And when they sent her home from the hospital, they sent her home with a nurse who would come like 2 to 3 times a week to actually bathe her, which was amazing. And then they would do her hair and set her hair, and like that was the best. Terry, coming out of the hospital, had that for like 2 weeks, and then they're like, she doesn't need it anymore. And we're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? They're in the closet together. Oh my goodness. My dad would get the neighbors to break into the pill dispenser to get his tablets out because he'd forget he'd already taken them. Oh boy. He missed your mom pretty bad. That's hard. It's hard. Yeah. I'm glad my grandma is doing really well and she had Fran and Terry. That she wasn't by herself. It makes me very nervous that if Terry goes, she'll be by herself. My grandson, mom's side, died suddenly on a one bill. Can you hear your head? Aww. Do I have plushie tutorials? Some. Not many, but some. Some food and snacks, yeah. I would question if Terry passes, if my grandma would end up moving in with my parents. It's possible. I don't know how likely it would be. Is my shop shut down right now? There's only a few things on there because I've sold mostly everything that was on there. And I haven't, once, after September like 8th, probably closer to like the 15th or the 20th, we're going to do a big drop of everything else I've got left. Object to that last. I don't think that it would be an objection to moving in with people. The problem with my grandma is she can't do stairs. And my parents' house, there is no bedroom or bathroom on the first floor. My house is the same. On my main floor, I don't have a bedroom and I don't have a bathroom. Now, if or when Ben gets a new job, we've talked about moving. We were talking about moving even before he got out of the Coast Guard. And that is still playing very heavily in my brain. But it won't take you to it for some reason. No, the website's up. It's definitely up. There's just not a ton on it right now. Just moved to Florida. No. No. Not gonna happen. Till you get a new governor. My mom lives closer to my papa than my aunt does, so my mom's over there more often than I am, yeah. Would I move to a different state? Probably not. I'd go insane. I'd end up in prison. Good evening. Hi, Irene. I can be with my grandma and my aunt. Ben's not moving back to New York. That's for sure. He's not moving back to New York. We're not going back to New York. We can't afford to live in New York. Unsold, maybe when you aren't in a push to build a inventory market, I'm trying to figure this out for me. Yes. So I use my website for patterns, the items, like hook holders. We'll be doing merch on the website. Guys, I'm so excited for the stuff that's coming. It's coming so soon. I think I found a new sticker distributor. And there'll be some new sticker designs. Hi, Beth. My great aunt, my bonus grandma is definitely against moving in with my aunt because she doesn't want to be a burden. Ugh. It's so bad, yeah. The fight outside of Wawa. We almost bought in Pennsylvania. We looked in Pennsylvania when we bought our house. I'm right over the Pennsylvania border in Delaware. Like, I'm barely in Delaware. However, on my house, for what I pay in taxes for my house, same size house, same cost, same everything, I would be paying triple or maybe quadruple in taxes per year on that house. So I won't be moving to Pennsylvania. I'm pretty happy being a Delaware resident. I like Delaware. I'm officially a Delaware resident now. I switched everything over to Delaware. I should have done it years ago, but I didn't, but we are now. And when Ben and I bought this house, this is what we A, could afford. B, the school wasn't open. So, waves from above, right? The school wasn't open, so it was a lot quieter. We didn't have as many people trying to, like, you know, steal our cars or anything else. It was very different when we actually bought here. It was a much better area. Well, now the middle school is back open. It's been a real problem. So, yeah. Hey, Felicia, how's emptying the box going? Because you haven't posted about it. And I'm going to hold you accountable. Thought about moving to Ohio. I will not ever move out off of the East Coast. I've done 2 skeins. Yeah, you have. No, Ben and I, we like Delaware. We just, like, again, this particular area, I'm right on the edge of, like, a really, really nice area and a really, really not nice area. No tree topper frog? Okay, cool. Which means it's somewhere. Gonna find it. The perks of being this close to a school, I'm guessing your property value has gone up. No! Not from the school! Because the school was always there. They were just renovating it for years. Because it ranges from 6 to 7 figures no matter what area. Yep. Backs up to an elementary school. Oh, Jesus. Lordy. Amazing. Fries are calling my name. Ugh, I'm jealous. Girl, like, I gotta text you. Because I think I'm coming for that other show we talked about. FYI. Sorry, but Miss Ruth Girl, hello. Guys, tomorrow I get to pick up my car. And hopefully it'll finally be fixed. I don't have enough yarn. Oh no. Yes, the Stingray is my pattern. It's available on my website. Thank you. Oh, children's screaming doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm making that's fair. I want Sub-Zero January ASAP. Oh man. Cook some pork cutlet. Ooh, and rice bowls. Fun. States for your 30th next year. So excited. So fun. My family needs prayers. Absolutely. I would get a lot of traffic because of the school. The school actually doesn't really cause a lot of traffic. Ravens are insane, wanting $20 a skein on Etsy. Woof. Yeah, we're crocheting while watching, so I couldn't write so much, but I had a mini operation yesterday, but the crocheting is coming down. Oh my goodness, I hope you're okay. Guys, I'm out of drink. I might need to go inside to get more drink. Well ahead of school traffic, yeah. Wristband and hope it works. Gotcha. Hirschner's now sells Big Twist. I don't know if it's the Big Twist that you need, but they do have some Big Twists. What am I drinking? Fun juice. But now the stitches hurt. Woof. Pick a drink. None of the above. Just bring the whole fridge outside. Look, don't tempt me with a good time. Guys, was there any other stickers or merch that you wanted that we haven't already talked about, or that you want to remind me of while I'm about to order merch? Outdoor adult preference fridge, right? Water, drink your water, right? Yeah, water. We're definitely drinking water. It's definitely just water. Greetings, Earthlings. Should have been gave. My refrigerators are literally right there. I don't need a mini fridge outside. What kind of merch? Stickers. Ruthie merch. Okay, we'll definitely get more Ruthie stickers again. I have some really exciting Ruthie kind of type merch in the works that I'm excited about. T-shirts and tank tops and stuff. I'm trying a new company for shirts. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I would buy. I'm gonna do one better than that. I have the design for Drink Your Water, Take Your Meds, and I'm really excited about it. I designed it this past week. Twisted, like Twisted Tea. I need to get up all the time. I'd still would. Go Hands Go. You mean Go Machine Go? I should have a sample of something I'm really excited about on Saturday. Now, I don't know how long it will take to actually get them made, but there are things happening, guys. Buy me yarn and tell me I'm pretty. Can I give you a hint? No. No, because I don't want you guys to get all excited and then I don't get them. What do you mean, Ruthie cups? Cups with Ruthie's face on them? Kiss my yarn balls. That's funny. I don't have any favorites shirt. If I find the, if I like this sticker company, there will be lots of sticker designs happening soon. Oh, I don't do shout outs. That's a good one. Why did it hide? Oh, because you said shout outs. That's funny. As instead of Twisted Tea, I like Sun Cruisers, and Surfside Lemonades are pretty much the best thing ever. Hello. Look, ma, no hands. But I do still have to use my hands. And then people are like, it's not handmade. I'm like, it is handmade. So I don't know if I want to do look, ma, no hands, but go machine, go. We could do that. I am making a stingray. You rip over the sweater like Superman. That's funny. Oh boy. Call this knitting one more time. How many stingrays do I have to sew? After this one, I have at least 2 more. Potentially a project tote. Again, there's a lot of stuff in the works. Whack-a-troll, and it wasn't me. Whack-a-troll I have written down. I have that written down. That's on my list. When I was designing the other day, so I had Whack-a-troll and Finish That Skein as one to do, like 2 different ones. But I was trying to find something that I liked or colors that I liked in designing, and I think I was just at a point where I was so done for the day because I had done so much stuff. Because again, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. I think I was so done that wow, my brain just stopped working. Gone. Yeah, the row counters are gonna just have to wait until after the craft shows. Using the Bernat velvet in the knitting machine, and it does not work. I think it's because the yarn is too thin for it to stay hooked to the machine. I've used Bernat velvet in the machine before. Not on the Centro. I've done it in the Addy many times. Woo! Oh no! Damn it. Please hold. I'm hearing children and a mother, and I'm wondering if I have new neighbors. Hold, please. Stay.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
I do, guys. There's people in the house. There's people at house. What? Rue, come. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. was just like, I was listening and I'm like, it sounds like there's people in a spot where there normally isn't people. I have to text my other neighbor. Make some baby hats. Yes. I literally was like, do I have a new neighbor? Boggy Creek has one. Have they shared who it is? Y'all don't forget to like the video. Who's Boggy Creek using? Because, like, the thing with the shirts, have a good night, Crystal. I want the opposite of what Kelsey wants. Okay, Kelsey's doing this whole thing where she wants to make the shirts and send them out herself, right? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to pay someone else to do it because I don't want to do that. I have 5 jobs already. I don't need another one. I don't want to do it. Crochet Hood's business. Okay. And my problem is like, so I could tell you exactly what's going on with clothes. The shirts that I have in the works are just going to be expensive. These are shirts that I specifically want for a specific reason, and I will talk about that later. But there's a reason. They got from you. They're really amazing. I love them myself. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. And the other shirts that I've been able to get at a decent price suck. They suck. We both have Gildan shirts that I've gotten from a different company that I was trying out to see what would work, and I've had them for like 6 months, and the one sweatshirt I've had for a year, and it looks like crap. Looks like crap. Hi, bye, have a good one. So I don't want to be putting out crappy quality stuff. That's just not what I want. But like to do comfort colors, it's a lot more expensive. But the Gildan shirts, they suck. So like the shirt that Ben has that says Crochet Vision on it, like the neck is like yellowing, and my sweatshirt, the sleeves like look like garbage, and like everything's fading. It looks terrible. And I'm really not happy with how it has worn. So Comfort Colors is just a different brand option that they have, but it's a higher quality, but it's more expensive. So I'm just like, I don't know enough about the different Gildans and the different this and the different that to feel comfortable enough to put my name on something, have you guys buy it, and then it not last you for a year. Like, that doesn't sit right with me. But I can't have sweatshirts for $60. Who the hell's gonna pay $60 for a sweatshirt? Like, you know, I'm fighting it. It's a mammoth needle, yeah. Bella canvas, exactly. The Bella canvas shirts are expensive. They run a tiny bit small, so if you were loose, you need to size up, yeah. Right. So, have $60 sweatshirts, but that just doesn't sit right with me. And I mean, like, I'll pay for the quality, but I just like, with your pricing, cough, cough, unlike others, yeah. I'm trying to be. Nancy, what she's got yarn. I'll talk to Nancy. I have her number. I'm just like, that's where I'm struggling. Because I know you guys have said you've wanted shirts, you've wanted this, you've wanted that, but I'm just like, I can't in good conscience sell something that, ugh. I use Gildan tees and sweatshirts for my custom embroidery business, and they work well for me. So my Stuff It Good sweatshirt with the crab on it, it looks like crap, and it pilled to shit. And my other pink Crochet Vision one is even newer than that one is, within 6 months, and it pills to crap, and it looks terrible. And you can see the lines where it was pressed, like it looks terrible. It looks terrible. I just like, to run a merch business. That's like where that's where the problem is. With Big Sky Bender, okay. Muted again for some reason. Okay. I got balls, do you? That's funny. But anyway. That's where we're at. And like, I don't need to have another business and more time that I have to spend doing other things. Like, doing all the shipping for the cups is why I can't do another drop on the hook holders or the row counters until after my craft shows. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Don't have time. Did I get another drink? I did not. Clothing might not be for you. We'll see. I did not get another drink. I have a water, but I want like another drink. I will stop and get a drink once I'm done with this stingray. Shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts. Yeah. Again, I want to, but I don't want to charge $60 for a sweatshirt that's going to last. She has someone local that's really good, yeah. There is some local stuff and merch things that I'm willing to do. Like stickers, I'm willing to do. The other things that I have coming that I'm really excited about, I'm willing to do. We'll see. It's just a lot of work, and I don't already have enough hours in the day. I could do them through Vistaprint, but then they have to come to my house and I still have to ship them. That's where this whole issue comes into. I don't need another job. It might, but like, I think that you guys underestimate how much work it is to actually ship stuff. It takes so much time to actually ship things. Do I sell my felt dies? Not yet. What about bonfire? Right. So I wasn't using Bonfire, I was using a different platform. But like then I listened to all the horror stories like of what Kelsey had with Bonfire, and I don't know what their quality is like. And I don't want to spend however much it is for the personal and to get my own stuff. Like that's what it was with with the other one. Like you have to pay for it. I mean, I pay a different price, but for then the quality to not be good. And then still have more crappy quality t-shirts and shit for a reasonable price. Ben has been insanely busy applying for jobs and interviewing for jobs and trying to get a job. That is Ben's full-time job right now. All right, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go get a drink. But that's why merch hasn't happened yet. So it's definitely in my head and I'm thinking about things, but I can't in good conscience sell a sweatshirt for $75 just because it says Crochet Vision on it. And like for me, I'm like, I can't sell something if I wouldn't buy it. And I wouldn't buy it for that price, you know? So, but change/pay more, right. Am I getting my things to sew? No, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'm gonna put the stingrays away. Actually, before we do that real quick, guys, you know what we're gonna do really fast? I have these little penguins that I made yesterday that, not yet. He has not found a job yet. We're still waiting to hear back from a few things. Please, guys, send some prayers that Ben, there's this one job he really wants that I can't talk about. There's 2 jobs he would take if he got offered them. And we're waiting to hear, so. I'm gonna stuff the butts of these because I just was running out of stuffing while I was at my parents' house yesterday. So I'm gonna stuff the butts of these and close them because I didn't close them because I was running out of stuffing. Then I'll go inside and I'll grab a drink and I'll figure out what I want to do next. Bagging, weighing, measuring the package, printing off the labels. Yep. Or the t-shirts online. Thank you, Raquel. Yeah, so guys, please send good vibes and prayers or whatever you believe in to Ben. There's a few things, and we don't know yet, but even if they want him for this one job, and they would just be like, yes, we want you to have the job. We'll do this, blah, blah, whatever, but you can't start until October 1st. Please, for the love of God, just tell me already. Like, that's just where I'm at. Like, we're waiting to hear from this one thing. And I think it's Ben's first choice at the moment. And if they would just tell us, like, we just can't have you start until October. Perfect. Ben and I could go on a vacation. It'll be great. Start October 1st. More than happy to do it. Would we move for a job? No. 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 Inkwell yarn, and I hope they sell well. Ooh, fun. The last time I made chickens, they were in my whip bin, and they had been in my whip bin for a really long time. And they only needed the top and the beaks. Oh, thank you so much for the poppy flower. That was all they needed. And I, like, literally they had sat in a bag for like a year. Like, no shame, almost a year. And then once I eyeballed them and frilled them and did what I needed to do, they sold like right away. And I had like 5 of them. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing he's applying for that we would need to move for. I don't think. We want to move, but do I have a show this weekend? I do have a show this weekend. Even worse when this economy with the lack of workers' rights in the States. Yeah. Look, I didn't know about penguins, if they'd be popular or not. I had, of those new penguins that I made on live right before my show, those teal ones, I have 1 left. And every other penguin that I had that weekend, I think I had like 5 others. They're gone. They're gone. I was not expecting there to be a penguin craze. I made penguins because I kept getting asked for them around Christmas time. I was like, fine. And then I sold a gingerbread man in August. How the hell does that happen? Someone explain that one to me, because it does not make any sense to me. With the inkwell besides maybe a loaf cat. Bats, spiders. Inkwell is like the black and white one, right? I am planning on doing a Frogger finish. The same way you sell a bat in April, apparently. And my bats now aren't selling, but they sold in April. Make it make sense. make it make sense. It does not make sense. They're cute. I didn't love the blue ones, but these guys I'm kind of obsessed with. What is the yarn? I have no idea. Someone got it for me. Early Christmas shopping, right? The one my penguin I'm making has made. Oh, okay. Middle of summer, my kids begging for a Christmas tree. They had Halloween decor in July. Fair enough. They're cute, yeah. It never makes sense. I sold out a dishcloth at one show. They didn't sell anymore for the 6 months. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I double strand this stuff because I don't feel like it's thick enough, and I don't want to make a million little things because I don't. I want the fur gone. Like, I really want the fur gone, guys. I have so much fur yarn. I think we might do a how many lions can I make in a day because I want to get rid of my fur. Some birds are yellow, right? I can make yellow fuzzy birds, right? Let's see if it's, well, that's the thing. So we've been starting to put out, I put out Christmas in July at one show and it didn't go and nobody said anything. And then a friend of mine was like, Sarah, put out Christmas. I was like, no. And my friend Jess was like, she's like, Sarah, just put out the Christmas. She's like, you're putting out Halloween, put it next to each other, just put it out. I'm like, fine. Because I'm out of stuff. I need table filler. I was like, it's fine. We'll put it out. We'll see if it goes. And it's been going. And I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe we'll also do some yellow ones. Maybe I'll do the whole thing yellow and give it like a orange beak and orange foots. That'd be cute, right? Everything goes into account for how much I charge. People are shopping for Halloween, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we've done really well at working through like a lot of the stuff that I wanted to work through. I think we might make one more of these today. And then maybe we'll do some blue ones because I have the blue fur here and I have the heads made for the blue. I don't have the heads made for the black ones. I've made so many penguins in the past 24 hours because I needed something to do in New York. Lemon penguins are a real thing and super cute. Ooh. What is the yarn situation in the living room? We're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that until September. However, I'm looking for a dresser. I don't understand. I do understand. I think it's stupid. People don't, like when you buy a bedroom set, the tall dresser is supposed to be for men, and the chest is supposed to be for ladies with the mirror on top. I think it's stupid. I would rather have 2 tall dressers that are 6 drawers, get rid of the goddamn chest, and have a stand-up full-length mirror. Which is what I'm working on switching things to now. Because the whole concept of the mirror on top of the chest for me is the dumbest thing, because I'm so short, it cuts off half my body anyway, and then I can't see anything. I'm like, I need a full-length mirror head to toe so I can see what's going on. I'm like, I want a real mirror, and I want to have 2 dressers that are tall, and then I'm not wasting space with a half of a freaking thing of the mirror. No, 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 no. So, and one of the dressers that we have right now, the drawers are so shallow, they suck. I just want a new dresser. With how little storage they have. Exactly! But that's my thing. I want just like a good 6 drawer or 5 drawer dresser that's tall from like IKEA. Like I want to get 2 tall dressers and a mirror, and that's it. That's all I want. So, if you're tall, you can't see yourself in the mirror anyway. All I can see is from like here up. That doesn't do jack for me. I can't see the whole thing. Like it's silly. What's the full length? Yeah. I've been hunting Facebook Marketplace for a full length mirror and 2 dressers. I said hold right. The Brimes, the Hemnes, maybe it is the Brimes. I used to have one, and I moved it so many times that it like basically fell apart, but I loved that dresser so much. It was the one where it doesn't have handles, but it has 2 drawers at the top and then drawers in the bottom. Like I want that exact same dresser that I had in my apartments before Ben and I moved in together. That's what I want. Stuffing being so expensive. Yeah. A local Habitat for Humanity restore. I have not, but I should. That's a good idea. Any advice on a Friday night event? Lights. Get lights. And the 2 drawers under the bed are so deep. And the twin mattress. Yep. Brew, come. Get up here. Yeah, good girl. All right, guys. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get another drink. I'm gonna bring stuff inside. I'm gonna go pee. So this is your bathroom break. This is your intermission, okay? Intermission. I'm bringing stuff inside. And then we'll be back. Guys, I'm actually really happy. We got a lot done right now. So this is good. We're gonna go put this on the table to get eyeballed. Then we might make some more stuff. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Come with me, baby. Come on. Go ahead. Come. Good girl. He's a good girl. He's my girl.
Come on, go down. Mocha, come on. Come on, this way. Come on. Mocha. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Guys, drinks acquired. Cheers, everybody. A moss stitch chevron blanket. That sounds beautiful. Hang on, guys. I gotta get the top on my cup here. Cheers, everybody. All right. Oh, I did. It's like I thought I brought out a skein of black so that way I could finish this last penguin, and I needed to make the head for it, and I did. So let's crochet for a little bit, shall we? Oh, very fun. Cat's cradle colorway soft. Very fun. 2 drawers on top, and I think 1 full width. Ooh. Do 3 sides of like flat flap ducks and summer stuff in the one. I'm not understanding what you're saying. Do I know if Michael is going to be bringing out the Juicy Couture yarn? I don't. Set up for all the seasons. Okay, there's not always space to do that. Hey. We think of you and Ben, Sarah. Thank you. Good night. All right, guys, give me a second. There isn't always room, and there really it doesn't really make sense to have Christmas and Halloween out in like February or even April. Had some memo about it. I don't. I don't. I used to get the scoop on Joann's. I don't get the scoop on anything else. If I do like the U table setting, it's your summer items or a few Halloween and stuff. Right. I just don't even always have enough room to do the U setup, and I haven't even been enjoying doing the U setup recently, so it's been fine doing it the way that I have been. It's a waste of space. What did I do? Don't remember how I did this. How did I do it? First time catching a live. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, people expect to find discounts because it's out of season. Exactly. People, when you keep Halloween out towards Christmas, they expect it to be on sale. What to use to display scarves? Scarves are hard. That's why I don't really make them anymore. Scarves are hard. What you could do if you have a way to hang stuff, you could put them on either like a piece of PVC or even from your tent. I would probably use like a hanger or something and tie them like around the hanger. I don't know if that makes sense. Like how you would if like you went to put it like through like this, like wrapped around, but have the pole piece. You can do scarves on the knitting machine. Absolutely you can. Woo! This skein of white is falling apart. Looking forward to trying with some new yarn I got. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, if that's not it, it's pretty darn close enough. Because I make it up every time. Or anything like that in Sweden, so I got a velvet red. Oh, fun! Like a V. Exactly. Awesome. My white skein is like literally falling apart. So I think we're gonna do one more top like that because I definitely have more than enough gray yarn to do more penguins in gray. But also, I might do some oysters. So bear with me. Bungee clotheslines that hook to your tent and have 12 clips on them, and you can also add clothespins between the attached one. That's how I display my lanyards. They come in a 2-pack. Do I use a fan? I do use a fan while I'm at my shows. I use the Ryobi one. It's linked in my Amazon storefront. Is it barfing? No, I just had it all wrapped up and it's just like falling apart. I'm crocheting a blanket for in front of my aunt's house because she's on a highway, busy when people stop a lot. I'm gonna be selling stuff. That's awesome. Do I have Spectrum for internet? I don't. They don't have Spectrum here. It is 7 p.m. I am making the top of a penguin. But firm enough to have a shape. I make my stuffies are hard. Like, they're not squishy. Lovely evening outside with the cicadas or crickets. Thank you. Yeah, I think they're crickets. I think they're crickets. You're crocheting right now? That's awesome. Oh my God, now I remember why I had this skein out. You know what else we're gonna do once we're done with this? We gotta make eyes. I have a crab that needs eyes. I literally just remembered. I'm like, why do I have this pulled? Now I remember. Hurts when they're stiff. It's all up to the preference. It's not, because I want it to hold its shape, and every time you squish on it and you love it, the stuffing inside is going to condense. And so it's going to get squishier and squishier and squishier until it's limp. Sorting out the bunker sorting stitch markers at the moment. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go on the thing and look at pictures, Anna. What should you get for dinner? I have no idea. Whatever you want. Quake over there. Apparently there was an earthquake in New Jersey a couple of days ago. I did not know there was an earthquake in New Jersey, and I've been on Long Island for the past few days, so possibly even closer. No. Making a hand towel? Very fun. I don't believe I forgot that I need to make eyes. I literally had this crab that needs eyes. I was supposed to make the eyes before my last craft show, and I completely forgot. And then I was mad because I sold all the crabs at my last craft show. You know what I'm gonna be making tomorrow? Crabs. How do I feel about people making my pattern and selling the product? That's the whole reason why I designed the product, the patterns that I do. Please sell them. Just finished your third flower bouquet blanket. That's amazing. Ran away home. Awesome. August 5th near Hasbrook Heights. Nope, not a clue. I don't know where Hasbrook Heights is. Maybe make extra eyes, right? You're knitting beanies in the middle of summer. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I was making beanies in August last year. What about the lions? Not today, but it's definitely on my list. I inside pull. All right, guys, we're gonna make those eyes and then we're gonna get off. So they're ready to go. Yeah, unsheltered once it gets getting cold here. Oh. I thought I brought out my scissor. Oh, I totally did. I just covered it with the yarn label. That's solid. How many pairs of eyes? We need to make just one. Just one. It's a blind grab, right? And I've been wondering, how do you crochet so fast? Any tips would help. Speed comes with practice and muscle memory. I've been crocheting for 24 years, so it's lots and lots of practice. I don't believe I forgot that I needed to make these. That's literally why I had this yarn pulled, and then I just was making other stuff with it. Silly. Am I gonna make 20 eyes before I get off? No, I'm going to make 2. Stay. 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 Good girl. Stay. Go get him.
Where's my baby girl? Here she is.
Especially with blanket yarn. Impressive, thank you. Why don't I make 20 of them? Because I don't want to.
Hi. You are currently being recorded.
I thought, hey, that's their scribble. That's awesome. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Don't know how that started. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
How was class?
Yeah, right. Oh, you drinking, huh? Seltzer?
Water.
Seltzer water.
You want to do me a favor?
Maybe.
And then I'm going to get off.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the Disney bag in there. There's that orangey pink color in this yarn. It's like,
You've made mantas out of it, and
there's one manta
Crab.
right now, but it's mainly the crab. It's the crab color.
pink and orange, you said?
Yeah, it's like a pinky orange.
Okay.
Can I explain how pattern design works in the way that you design a loaf cap, but another crocheter comes out with a pattern of a loaf cap, but they look the same? So is that not copying? Oh, it is. Or someone will come out with a smaller one. It's a fine line. Because some people will be like, oh, well, I did this different, I did this different. Yes.
All right, it was on the couch.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Some people will be like, oh, I did this different, I did that different, so it's different. No, it's not. Woo! I dropped my scissor. I'm gonna make 3 sets of eyes. And we're only gonna finish 1 set of them because the other color that I wanted to make with these is upstairs. So what advice would I give people who want to make patterns? Come up with something original that you've not seen before. Come up with something new. If there is something that looks just like it out there, don't put it out. Like, that's why I don't sell my penguin. There are a million birds that look like this. Same thing with the axolotl. There's a million axolotls that look like the one that I make. I'm not gonna put that out. Yeah. Which is what I struggle with my sea turtle, but the way that I do things on my sea turtle is very unique to what I do. And I like my sea turtle, so I'm gonna end up putting out the sea turtle. I'm still fighting it, but I'm gonna do it. But come up with something new. There are enough bad crochet patterns out there. Pattern designing isn't always the next step for crocheters. I feel like people don't feel like they're a professional crocheter. They don't know what, like, they don't feel like they're gonna make it unless they start pattern designing. There are enough bad crochet patterns out there. Not everybody needs to design. And the desire to design, if you're not desiring to make something new and exciting, don't do it. Don't do it. It's so much work. Oh, it's a lot of work. It's like that with fashion too. There is enough bad, shitty stuff out there. Oh no, what happened, Rue? Go get it. She dropped her ball. Is it the same for my tortoises? No. So my tortoise came out well before all of the other ones. Well before it. I took my tortoise down because it was one of my first patterns that came out a long, long time ago and needs a revamp on the writing portion of it. Because it was, again, it was one of my first ones and I just haven't had the time to like go in and make the changes that need to be changed on it. And my tortoise was one of the first ones. Now there's a bunch that look very similar. But mine came out before a lot of them. And notice, there's a lot of the small ones that look the same, but my big one is big. Don't see a lot of that. And like sometimes it happens, like there have been times I've been putting out a giraffe and like Meg's Make put out a giraffe at the same time. And this, like, I think Grandma Diane put out a giraffe at the same. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes things will look similar. But if you are trying and you have the intent to be original and put out good work, it's going to serve you in the long run. And then, God forbid, someone comes at you and it's like, oh my God, you stole my design. It's like, well, my inspiration was this. This is what I was going off of. This is when I designed it. And some people will even like send the pattern. That way it's, you can see that the stitches are different. A lot of my patterns also use really weird freaking numbers for that reason. You can't tell me I stole your stitch counts because mine are weird. Anyone who's made my horse knows I pick random numbers. Or the duck. If you've made my duck, you know my numbers are weird. Why are we counting to 25? Because Sarah sucks. That's why. That's why. Because Sarah sucks. Because I will not have it be where you're going to find what I've made. Like, that is like the last thing I want. When I get paid, well, thank you. I was going to say the duck pattern. And again, there's a lot of people with rubber ducks out there now. My duck was one of my first patterns that came out 4 years ago. I think it's copyrighted at the bottom, 2021. If I ever had someone copy you like letter for letter, yep. I've had someone move up their release date of their pattern to try to screw with my pattern sales when I was releasing things. Which is so silly. There's plenty of room for everybody. But I had said on a video and a live that I was thinking of making something and that I needed to write down the pattern for this thing. And then this person who I know did it deliberately put out theirs so that way it would hurt me. But you kind of just gotta focus on yourself and do your own thing. There is no legal recourse now. Yeah. After you for infringement. I don't know, Aaliyah. We can talk later. It's... I have explicitly tried to design things that wasn't like anything else. When I came out with my flamingo, there was nothing else like it that was no-sew. When I put out my frog, the crab, and the frog, pig. What do I do when someone copies my patterns? I get over it and say that karma will get them. It's not worth fighting. Unless it's one of those Etsy people who is blatantly stealing bullshit with infringement on Etsy. Like, and I know that happens. That thankfully has not happened to me yet. I know that's happened to like Crochet Grove a lot. I know that's happened to Meg's Makes. I know that happens. That has not happened to me yet. You forgot my channel even existed. That's okay. But like there really isn't all that much you can do, and it's not going to do anything for your mental health. Like, just leave it alone. It doesn't matter. What bothers me is when they like steal pictures. That stuff bothers me. Like you're trying to sell your thing as your thing, but you're using my pictures to sell your thing. That's not going to look anything like it. Like that bothers me. But again, there's only so much you can do. Gotta hop off and charge your phone. That's all right. Have a good night. The crab and the frogs. I've seen frogs that look similar. The crab I have not. Why not take action? Because nothing's gonna happen. Like, it's not worth my headache. I can't put my focus into that because then I'll just get angry and it'll just be like nasty, and I don't need to be putting that energy out there. Some things aren't worth fighting, and that for me is something it's not worth it. Who's my favorite YouTuber not crochet wise right now? Emily D. Baker. I have been following all of the Karen Reed fallout and I am living for it, and it's so wild to me. Emily D. Baker. Okay guys, I want to use up this. So we're gonna make some, oh actually, you know what? Yeah, I have more white inside. But it's also like, it's not even thousands of dollars in legal fees. It's like, for like what, the $5? Horror, comedy, or action? I don't watch movies. Proctor the other day, I'm kind of obsessed. We must be totally delulu. Yep, saw the stuff with Proctor. I'm obsessed. What's up with the juror that's guilty of leaking stuff? So there's a lot to go on with that, but they were leaking information from a federal grand jury. And they're on probation. That was all they were given. Yeah. Is calling my name. For EB for years, yeah. The King stuff is wild. Like, not turning over Discovery for 3 years is wild. 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 Crazy. Crazy. In case you're wondering what I'm making right now, I'm making oysters for the oyster shells. Oh, can you feed her?
That's what I'm about to do.
Thank you.
Can you...
Benjamin. I am making oysters. This is Brit Stitch's oyster pattern is who I use. She has a C Minis pack and I used the oyster out of it. I tested for it. I loved it. I don't think I do the pearl the same, and I don't keep the pearl attached. Everybody loves that it's not, but I love Brit Stitch's patterns, and she's on Etsy. It's for a crab. My crab. Emily Baker. Mimi, I've said it like 4 times now. I'm making a pearl for an oyster. Just to get rid of this white skein. If we're asked again, Aaliyah, yes. Okay. But again, like, I like my oyster pearls a little bit smaller. I changed like 2 rounds on her oyster. I'm not gonna put in my own oyster because I don't do everything exactly the same. No. I like my pearls a little bit smaller, so I make them a little bit smaller. Aaliyah and her mighty hammer, right? I might, for those of you who are members who are on the Discord, when I get off a live, I'm going to try to hop on Discord in the chat and post some things that are probably coming and that are in the works. So that way you guys can vote on what I actually get made and see what you guys think. Got him.
Okay.
Currently on Discord, so I'll be keeping an eye out for it. Cool. When did I first start crocheting? When I was 6, my grandma taught me. wish my eyes were better to do that kind of thing. Ben? Can you schedule me a text to put up a poll in the Discord for like while we're at dinner? Thank you. Brit stitched, yes. Let me get my circle, yes. The Dave Diane, I think you're a bit behind. Click the live button because I don't think that you're where we're at. Though you're probably not going to hear this for like an hour. Props. Thank you. You know, Brit Stitch, she's got an owl that I love. She's got a bunch of really good patterns. Her armadillo is so cool looking. I just don't know if it would come out in like a worsted weight or how it would look. What am I making? I am making an oyster. The Discord is Crochet Vision, but it's members only. Have a good evening. I could watch this all day. It's very soothing. Thank you. I feel like I got bit on this arm, even though I killed the one on my other arm. Am I getting eaten alive outside? It's such a pretty yarn. Thank you. Good night, Irene. Have a good night. We ran out of yarn. All right, guys. I'm going to make the eyes for this crab that I have inside that needs eyeballs. And then we're gonna hop off for the night. But I need to make these while I'm remembering to make them. Did I literally get bitten by something? Because I can still feel it. Ugh. Guys, make sure you like the live if you haven't already. We will see you tomorrow. Yeah, so there'll be a video tomorrow. We might go live tomorrow. I'm not promising anything yet. We're gonna do a knitting machine live soon. Probably not until September. I'm not planning on breaking out the knitting machine just yet. I washed earlier today. It still hurts. Oh no. Sugar will cotton and do bucket hats. The other changes. They match up exactly the same. It's kind of scary since I'm double stranding. Very nice. One. I guess it kind of depends on the skein if I'm pulling from the outside or the inside. Like this skein is so messy from the outside, so I'm trying to clean it up by using some of the outside, for whoever asked me about that earlier. If it's on your spinner, gotcha. Like if you just look at this, like the whole outside is just so messy that I'm just trying to like clean it up a little bit. I use it for kennel mats for pet rescues, and I just ran out. Bernat is pricey without the Joanne sales. I'm waiting for Bernat blanket yarn to go on sale. There are some times you can catch clearance deals. Like I know Yarnspiration just had some colors on clearance. I'm waiting for Bernat blanket to go on sale. Oh no. Yeah, and Premier Yarns, they've got a blanket yarn that I like. You're correct, Aaliyah, thank you. Their basics chenille, I do like their basics. The basics chenille. Whenever I mention Joanne, I link. I appreciate that, Aaliyah. Because guys, if we keep using the Premier link, we might eventually, one day, get the stuff before it's released. They've never done that for me. But if people keep using the link, one day, it could happen. Use my affiliate link, thank you. One day, guys, one day. Okay, this is the last eyeball. Did I literally just do that whole one this way? No, I did not. But I was about to do this one that way. So silly. And one more time for the people in the back. Love it, Aaliyah. Love it, love it. A urine allowance. Yeah, because if not, I'll just buy one that's pretty much not affordable. Gotcha. Ruthie, give Ruthie all the love, and Ruthie's being so good. Do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? I'm almost done with this eyeball. You could come say hi. Do you want to come say hi? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, you can't get to me, huh? You can't get to me, huh? Is there too much stuff in the way? Give me a minute and I'll let you come up. Give me just a minute. We finished this eye. Come here. Oh, good girl. Hang on. Wait. Sit. Good girl. All right. Now we've got two eyeballs. Come here. Come on. You can walk on it. It's okay. Go ahead. Come on. Yeah. There's my baby. Ooh, that's the brick. Say hello. I know. You're stuck. You're fine. There you go. Members, send the Ruthie stickers. There are Ruthie stickers. Make sure you send them. Or emotes, whatever we call them. My girl. Stay. She's a Boston Terrier Jack Russell mix. There's the Ruthie sticker. There's my girl. And her ears. There's my girl. My Ruthie girl. The Ruthie girl. Mwah. Mwah. Lost her Boston at 15 years. Aww. Stay. So well behaved. Yeah, she's pretty much the best. She's a teddy bear. She's not real. Good girl. Your ears are chilly. Oh, you're sleepy. Oh, she's so sleepy. Do you guys see her eyes closing? I got you. She has. She's been working real hard. Laying on her blanket, supervising. Good girl. Oh, big yawn, baby. Big yawn. Now, if I rock her, she'll get down. All right. Yeah, the word M-O-M-M-Y is banned because some people don't say it with good intentions. So that word is blocked. Barks at herself in the viewfinder. Oh my God, that's funny. Her name is Ruthie. Ruth girl. After Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Good girl. I love you. Go lay down. Good girl, lay down. All right. Well, on that note, everybody, it's sleepy time for the Ruthie girl. And it's time for Ben and Sarah to go get dinner. Drinks and dinner. So, it is that time. I might, because Monday's live got cut short because of the Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi's stupid. I might go live tomorrow, but I'm not promising that yet. And I'm doing my best to remember I need to put stuff in the Discord for members. If you want to join the membership, you can do that below. And then you can join the Discord and find out what's cooking, because I've got some stuff that is cooking and I'm very excited about it. Very excited. So yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. And I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye.